So today I'm going to be interviewing a local artist from Los Angeles, California by the name of KV GOTIT. So to get started in today's interview, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. So this is KV Gotit, local artist from South Central. I was born in Guadalajara, Mexico, but I'm raised in South Central.
Okay. That's good, that's good. So we're going to start off with today with a couple questions to ask you. Just answer it to your opinion, to your best knowledge. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna start off with the question, how has hip hop made an impact on the current state of the world in your opinion? Tell us what you think.
It's done a lot drastically in the fashion world, in politics. Shit, our arts has been doing a lot. It's a big part of our life.
Okay, that's a good take on your part. So we're gonna start off with another question. Okay, so we're gonna continue with the interview. I'm gonna ask you a question. Here we go. Do you think hip hop should be an inclusive or exclusive genre?
Inclusive.
Why do you think it should be an inclusive genre?
Because hip hop specifically is for certain areas that relate to hip hop. There's a lot of people doing hip hop that never lived hip hop experiences. And it's not just ghetto, it's not just violence, it's about poverty, it's about being the people underneath the people that are using us. So hip hop is supposed to be a voice for people in the cities and the communities around the world. Without it, nobody will be heard.
Okay, KV, that's a very interesting take on that last question. We're going to continue with the third question of this interview. This question is, what does hip hop mean to you?
Shit. A way to express myself, a way to show people what I think is right, a way to like have a voice and type of, to have a fuck, I fucked up.
It's okay. We're raw. We're doing this raw. No worries.
To have like a voice over the people, because people gonna listen to music regardless of shit. So, that's one way. But yeah, I mean, it means a way to distract myself in a way to like when the bullshit happening. So I make my own little world with my own creations, my music.
So would you say it's a escape outlet for you?
Hell yeah. It low-key used to be, but it transforms. It's like a little seasonal type shit. Like it can be like that this year, next year I'm gonna be a whole different genre. You feel me? It just switches about how I feel my surroundings. Cause I'm trying to transform myself into something I'm trying to be, but I end up fucking camouflaging and like kind of merging into how my surroundings look by default.
Okay. So we're going to continue on to the fourth question of this interview. What, in your perspective, makes a great hip hop record?
Shit. Besides like the frequency, like it'll be like the type of tune or some catchy shit that they low-key added in the background, or sometimes when they just say something that is relatable as fuck and they match it with a beat to the point where it's like this catchy, something that just repeats in your head.
Okay, something catchy, something repetitive that continues in your head. Okay, let me ask you this. When you're in the studio and you're recording a song and you finish the song, how do you know it's a great record of your liking?
Shit, I feel it in me. I feel it in my soul.
So,
They pause.
so it's like an energy you feel.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
you sit back and you realize, oh,
It kind of like shakes the room a little bit.
it shakes the room. Okay.
Like for me, like shakes
Okay, I like that answer. Okay. So when you started making music, how do you discern that hip hop was the right genre for your artistic expression?
That's how I listened to as a kid. I did listen to a couple other songs. My, I'm Hispanic, so my people was always listening to like Hispanic music. So, uh, my mom, my mom once gave me an iPod that had a lot of music from like Eminem, uh, Snoop Dogg. It had some, it had like some Kendrick Lamar, some Ice Cube. It had like a mix of artists. But I didn't even know who it was. I was like 8 or 9. I kind of got to it late because, when you're Hispanic, you kind of caged up in the beginning. So it is what it is. What you hear is what you listen to. But when I got that iPod, I realized that there was a lot of shit that was catchy out there. So once I got on that first, it's just been like that ever since.
So you always knew hip hop was gonna be your taste in making music?
It was addicting. As soon as I heard it, I took it to school. I had my earphones. I just couldn't stop listening to it.
So it's almost like you studied hip hop and you knew
Right.
this was gonna be the way you express yourself artistically.
I was able to like really like feel my nerves like tap into the same frequency of the song that I listened to, and I ended up like being able to like tap my fingers to like the same beat that I'm hearing, or just mock a beat or something, and I started just liking it. So that's when I started like tapping and like making little beats with my hands and shit. So then from there it just started transforming to making me making more beats and shit, making music.
So you always knew hip hop was gonna be the one for you.
Sure.
Would you say you're a versatile artist from Hispanic?
Like I said, when I was listening to Hispanic music at home, there were some that were really catchy. I used to dance and shit sometimes a little bit to Hispanic songs. I just felt the beat. It don't matter what genre it is, as long as I feel the beat and I feel the tune just in, that shit is hard.
But hip hop was your number one, right?
Yeah. Whatever I was born into first is what my first addiction is my go-to drug.
Okay, I like that. That's very interesting.
I'd say Kodak, Young Thug, Young Nudie. At a certain time, I was really addicted to the Migos flow. That's the one I really started with. But I always tried to like get on flows and on beats like Kodak and that's the type of shit that made me feel like thoughtful and like making me really like concentrate on myself. It makes me really like slow down a little bit.
So who would you say influenced you the most out of all those artists you mentioned just now?
Flow wise or
in general?
I would say like as a persona. I don't know. I'd say Kodak.
Kodak Black?
Yeah, Kodak Black.
Okay, why would you say that? What makes you feel that?
He's kind of portraying a persona that he really ain't for a purpose that is maintaining his relevance.
Relevance, yes.
Relevance.
So do you think you see yourself in his shoes or something? That's why he's a great influence on you?
Not a great influence, but it's more like a relatable.
Action. So out of all those artists you mentioned just now, who do you think has the greatest influence when it comes to making music for you?
I'd say Kodak for sure.
Kodak, okay. Why is that?
I love the way his wordplay, his versatility. He just do everything. Even if he can't, he at least try. Even if he can't sing, he gonna sing. He's always gonna do something different.
So, do you think you get your versatile verses or flows from
Yeah,
Kodak?
I get my courage type. I get my courage to go try it because like he ends up making it sound correct. Like for some reason he don't even use no auto tune. You know, probably correct it and tune it a little bit, but he know what he's doing though. So he uses his natural voice. He do use a little auto tune sometimes, but you know when he's trying to get creative.
You say his lyrics are, would you say his lyrics are very raw and
Yeah,
truthful?
yeah. He just speaks what he thinks and what he sees, what he hears. He doesn't make shit up unless he's making something up to be creative and shit.
So, do you think from that information that you know you pull your inspiration from him?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so.
Okay, KV. Thanks for being part of this interview today. You were very helpful. Thanks for your insights. Where can we find your music? What platforms and what's the
Yeah,
username?
so y'all can find it on all platforms at KV GOTIT, KVGOTIT. You can find it on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. Check it out. I just dropped a new song called Caracol for all the people that speak Spanish, my Latin people. You can check that out. And boom.